shit.
No, but he
That's
just
been
said
his
he didn't
style
have
forever. He
content,
has
though.
multiple flows.
But look, this is the problem with what Joe Budden said. He's like, oh, in the last 10 years, I've been better than you. No, you trying to handicap it so you can make yourself seem like you was ever better than this man, when in reality, you never were.
Exactly.
Never in your life.
And my thing is, he also says he's a content. He's about content, Joe Budden. And he's saying Eminem hasn't done content for 10 years. And even King Crooked said in his Instagram live stream or something like that he's been doing content for 10 years. And King Crooked nails it right in the head.
What's funny is you can talk about the last 10 years, or you can talk about a whole fucking career.
Whoa, what's that noise?
What is that? Y'all hurt my ears, bro.
I don't know who that was.
Probably hard to bum ass mic.
Hello?
Man.
My shit fucking up.
My mic bummy now? All right,
Nah, my shit was fucking up. I don't know why. Listen me the fuck off. Nah, but if we going back 10 years, M was dropping shit 10 years ago. It was fire. I don't want to hear shit from Joe Budden. I'm gonna be honest with you.
About that 10 years ago, was he really dropping fire though?
It don't matter what happened.
Recovery came
out. Oh my god. Recovery came out.
Narrow it down to a certain time frame.
You can't use a certain time frame and then act like
that's bullshit.
Wait.
Y'all sound like some Eminem stands.
That's not Eminem stands. Let's be real. If we're talking about,
you can't do that with nothing.
Don't pay no attention. I'm just joking with y'all.
Yeah, I know.
No, we know you're joking, but Jigga, if we gonna keep it all things equal, right? We being real, right?
That's like me saying in 2013 Xbox was better than PlayStation.
It was. What you talking about?
That's some stupid shit to say at the same time, though.
I mean, it's all dumb. Like,
no, this is my problem. Let's be honest about Joe Budden. We all fuck with Joe. We got love for Joe, right? Let's look at what he dropped. Let's see. 10 years, right? 10 years. We going back. If we count 10 years, that's 08, right?
Yo, can we all agree?
If we go back to 08, bruh, the last thing from 08 forward, this is what he dropped: Halfway House, Padded Room, Escape Route, No Love Lost, All Love Lost, Raging Machine, right? That's 2016, and then compilation hours in 07 that we don't really count. Let's go to him. Ain't nobody fuck with them albums from Joe. Let's be honest. Ain't nobody really fuck with them albums.
His biggest hit was Garbage. It was Pump It Up, dog. That shit was trash.
2003. Like, shut the fuck up, Joe.
All right, let's go to him. 10 years, right? If we go back 10 years, because he didn't drop some shit for damn near 6 years. Encore, and then he went missing. He came back in 09 with Relapse. Then next year he dropped Recovery. 3 years later, Marshall Mathers LP 2, Revival in 17.
And that's not counting like Bad Meets Evil as well.
Yeah, that's not counting it. If we being honest, them 3 return albums from M, fire as fuck.
Nah, I can't say that.
Which one was trash?
What was it? Was it
which
Revival?
one? Which one would you say is beneath? Because other than Revival, if we take it out, and not have no
Relapse. Nah, Recovery and Relapse was nice.
Recovery and Relapse and Recovery are fire. I don't want to hear a thing.
It might have been Recovery.
Huh?
I can't think of which one. I know Relapse was good, but I don't remember. Like, they both was like lumped together to me, so I can't really tell the difference.
I could tell. What?
It's like I would have to go back and look at the track list. Like
I could tell you good songs in Recovery that I liked personally. I liked Talking to Myself. I did like Cold Wind Blows. Going Through Changes. That shit was an emotional song for M. If I'm gonna be completely honest.
I can name you songs off of fucking Relapse. Fucking 3 AM was fire. We Made You was fire. Old Time Sake was fire. Fucking Crack a Bottle was fire. I don't want to hear this shit.
No, wait, the Crack a Bottle, that shit was, I don't know, bro.
2003. Shut the fuck up.
But at the same time, what I will say is, like, I've never, like,
had only time your ass was relevant.
But let's be real. I honestly always felt, when listening to Slaughterhouse, Joe Budden was always the weakest link for me. I liked Royce the 5'9", King Crooked.
Bro, this is the problem. The only person in Slaughterhouse that can say they better than M is Royce. I don't want to hear that from none of the rest of them. None of the rest can say that. Royce can say that, and I'll be like, Royce is probably right. Because honest to God, Royce is one of the most underrated rap.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
Underrated rappers of all time. A lot of people agree with that statement. I agree with that statement because Royce don't get love out here. But moving on, it's fucking 4 minutes into the podcast. Let's do these intros. Fuck what I'm doing. Usual Suspects podcast for, okay, I had to see the date because I want to look at my computer screen. September 14th, 2018. I'm the host Century. Let my people do their intros. I don't care who goes first, last, whatever.
And what's up, everybody? It's Strat here.
That's all you got?
That's all I got, man.
Big tired or little tired?
Big tired.
Oh, man, he's sleepy.
Well, I can go. It's Jigga, your favorite casual gamer. Also, your favorite Spider-Man plat holder. Oh, man. Hey.
Oh, shit.
If y'all ain't got the plat in Spider-Man, what y'all doing, dog?
Playing Destiny?
Hey, man, let's be real. I'm about to get that today. Once I live stream.
Ooh,
if I can live stream, though.
Shit, no spoilers, y'all.
Oh, yeah, speaking of, let Red Hood go next, Hardhead, because, he might not be here tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So,
let me knock on wood right quick. I need to stop making these jokes.
Yeah, it's Red Hood 420. The man who's trying to survive a hurricane that's about to come over in Charlotte, North Carolina. But,
crazy.
Hey,
shout out to Red Hood's last episode.
Hey, man.
Hey, rest in peace, Red Hood. We loved him, though.
Oh, man.
That's ready.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll survive this shit, and hopefully I can do that live stream.
Wait. Hardhead, before you do your intro, I got something for my boy right here. Wait. I don't know why this ad is playing. This shit's stupid.
Oh, man.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
We done.
Oh, shit.
All right, we done, bro. We done. Nah, you go ahead, Hardhead. I gotta go wash my hands. I feel dirty.
Oh, man. Hardhead, a.k.a. Goofy, back with another episode, dog. Let's get it. Also, fuck press start memes, dog.
I didn't even get to see them. Oh, wait. Was it
what happened? Talk about that while I wash
thing?
my hands. Talk about that while I wash my hands. I'll be right back in like a minute. A literal minute.
I think I saw it. Was it the slow down for your intro and outro?
Yeah, but you had to see the ending. The ending was fucking stupid. Nigga put me in a Mega Man mask.
Yeah, Mega Man.
And then you hear it cut out for a second, then it come back and say, "Ooh wee."
Press start memes, man. They got some good disses. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I think that's all the intros and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm back. My bad, y'all. So we gonna get into some news. Some actual news happened for once. I know, right? Wow.
Oh yeah.
But quote unquote, let me just handle this right quick. If y'all are going to play Destiny this weekend and y'all about to attempt this raid, you need to be at least a minimum of 535 or above.
Nope. 540.
No, 535.
535 is not high enough.
No, it is. Because you technically
it is not. Niggas getting one hit. Niggas getting one hit by thralls at 535. Don't listen to this.
I'm talking about the introductory section. I ain't talking about Hardhead.
Thralls. Nigga, thralls.
My boy.
The bottom of the barrel enemy in the game.
Yeah, if they don't you not.
One hit.
Hold on. Thralls are not bottom barrel. It's cursed thralls that are bottom barrel.
One hit, though.
But yeah. That's just that for housekeeping. Stay safe out there on them Destiny streets. Let's get into some first news. So, what's the name of that fucking Assassin's Creed that's coming out? I forgot.
Odyssey.
So yeah, they revealed the season pass contents, which includes a remaster of Assassin's Creed 3 and the companion game for that. I think it was Liberation, right?
Yeah.
And the creative director of the game gave a list of fixes that he thinks that should be done, and he doesn't work at Ubisoft anymore, which I found out. He dipped out. I was like, "Oh, congratulations! You're not making tower games no more, baby. You graduated." So yeah.
Wait, so we not grilling Ubisoft for showing us their whole season pass before the game even comes out, though?
We gonna get to that. Wait. We gonna get to that. But can I at least give some of the recommendations he gave out before you start roasting people? Can I do that, please?
I recommend don't buy the game.
Wait. The expansion, they gave the details, right?
Yep.
They gave out the whole season pass.
Just like they did with the crew, just like they did with Division 2. We know all the DLC that's coming already. So.
Where's the outrage?
Where's the outrage? Yeah,
there shouldn't be outrage.
Crybabies want to cry about Spider-Man, but don't have shit to say to these Ubisoft games. Y'all really? No, I ain't done. Y'all really hold Ubisoft on a dumbass fucking pedestal when they need to be getting grilled more than anybody.
Motherfucker, I said we're gonna get to that. Can I at least get through his suggestions?
Go ahead, dog. Get the suggestions.
What the fuck? All right, so I'm gonna just do 4 of these so Hardhead can apparently keep that same energy.
I'm done, dog. I said what I had to say. Fuck Ubisoft.
Take the damage volumes off the fires in the final mission so people don't feel it, and finish the sequence with a bad taste. It's too hard for no real reason. Number 3, because he didn't put these bitches in order. I don't know why he didn't. Create a path to force more of the Homestead side missions earlier. They feature the charming, fun, and more human version of Connor that is not obvious if you only play the main missions and ignore side content. 4, push more of the naval encounters in the main floor. Again, my preference for letting players engage with content at their own pace doesn't work as well in a blockbuster. Make the masses play the cool boat missions. 11, I'm adding this one in because I agree with game admin. I don't know. I give up. We should have broken up the Hatham intro into chunks and interspersed them through the game to allow Connor to be gotten to faster. I know I'm fucking that up, but I'm reading 14 things at once. The shock reveal of another playable character was great, but the start was too slow. Getting to the season pass nonsense. I think, in my opinion, Ubisoft is more egregious because we only know
definitely.
Out of like if we compare this to Spider-Man, which I'll go ahead and do. With Spider-Man, we just know what's going on. We only know the characters. We know stuff that's going on, like the titles of the other DLCs. We know nothing else. Yeah. With Black Cat, we know the character, what's going on in her story. We don't know the gameplay loop, what they're doing, if they're adding new areas, nothing. They haven't told us.
And when you think about it, go ahead.
The voiceover for that Black Cat DLC wasn't even new voiceover. That was actually in the
that's in the game.
The game. It wasn't it wasn't a new one.
I see it like this. It made sense for them to show it to us since we was already gonna see it in the fucking game. It's like fuck it, just put something together and show them that we can get Black Cat first month. Yeah, my problem is the fact that Ubisoft will literally show you everything that you are getting in a game for the next year.
Not even here.
Months before it comes out.
You mean the next 3 months? What you mean a year?
Like nigga, they cut multiplayer from the crew, dog. They cut multiplayer from the crew and it still ain't came out. It come out the same time as Forza Horizon does.
Ain't nobody playing that game.
Actually, I think it come out the end of this month. But the crew came out in like April. I mean, yeah, if I'm right.
I thought it was May.
The crew came out in May and the multiplayer get dropped this month.
Wait. I want to be.
They give you full roadmaps of exactly what you're getting, what day they coming out and everything.
Yo, Hardhead, we both wrong. That bitch dropped in June.
Sad, dog.
Bruh.
But I mean, Ubisoft, yeah, they've been doing this. Like they did it on Origins.
True.
I think,
but they've been doing this for a decade. But y'all, when the one time somebody other than them do it, y'all want to all get y'all panties in a wad and try to grill people.
No, but see, what I feel like people saying they felt like it was cut content, even whether that's
my thing is. It can't be content when that content didn't even start development until, if we're talking about Spider-Man, I know that's what people are talking about. That shit didn't start like full development until the game went gold. It means at that point, all that content for the main game is done. They have to work on side content. They should not have her in the Black Cat period in the like main game. They should have waited. And then all of these
it would
feel like they cut that.
But the thing,
it would have looked a lot worse.
She has no bearing on the main story.
Yeah, it would have looked a lot worse.
Yes, she has. Like she does a little.
No. Without spoiling it, what bearing does she have on the main story?
She doesn't. I mean, because I'm on Act 3 and I finished all the side missions.
She has no side activity. That's
okay, Jigga. This is my problem. If she had bearing on the main story of the game, you would have a point here. The problem is she's side story content.
No, see, I'm not trying to have a point. I'm just telling you how people may feel like because she's there. It's like they had her in there just to say, "Oh, you want her? Well, you got to get the DLC to play her."
If that's people's mindsets, then they all stupid to me. I'm sorry. I can't vibe with that.
I mean, to me, it's either way. I don't bother me either way. Because
the way I see it, it would have been stupid for them to have Black Cat in the main game, and then when they announced the DLC, everybody be like, "What the fuck? It's just Black Cat." Oh man, we already done seen Black Cat.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Strat, you got any comments? Because you being quiet, I think he might passed out on the floor or something. I don't know.
Oh man, he pulled a red hood on us. He pulled a red hood on us. He fell asleep, dog.
No, hey man, let's be real.
That is true. Red Hood did fall asleep.
I only fell asleep like on Jigga, man. Jigga was saying some things. I was super tired. It's fun.
All right, we're gonna move on from that, and I'm gonna be honest. Ain't nobody really fucking with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, if we being completely honest.
I really don't fuck with Assassin's Creed in general, but yeah.
I mean, after Origins, I was looking forward to it, but it's like it's not a day one for me, bro.
That's a day. That's a wait for sale. Fuck you, me.
Yeah, like a drop.
I'm not trying to be like. Listen, if you were a dev and you are watching this, I'm not trying to be disparaging of your work. I'm just over Assassin's Creed. I apologize for that fact.
It's like there's nothing to make me look forward to these characters in that game, bro.
Like, bro, you killed the most interesting character in Desmond, and I don't care about anybody else.
Whoa! You forgetting about Bayek, dog? Bayek Kasiwa.
Man, fuck Bayek.
Bayek was the most interesting character, dog.
No, fuck out of here, Jig. I'm liable to kick you off this podcast for saying something.
Oh man, like, did you even play Origins? So you can't say that, dog.
I did play Origins recently. In fact.
Oh man, you spooky then, because Bayek is like.
He's not that interesting. He's just the person.
He is.
Bro.
He's the most interesting character of all Assassin's Creed games.
Okay, what did he do other than fuck up his finger? What did he do?
I mean, what you mean? He did.
I'm done here, nephew. I'm done here. We're gonna move on. Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise, Kiryu DLC will be free for the next 2 weeks. So if y'all interested in that, go cop it. Kiryu from I almost said Fist of the North Star. Yakuza. Fuck, I'm doing. Jesus Christ, I need help. Yakuza. Yeah. He's gonna be available. Go cop that, play that. I know it's on PlayStation, I believe. Man, go have some fun with Fist of the North Star. Omayo Mo Shinderu.
Oh man. The
also,
weebs are out.
Yeah, the weebs are around, I guess. I don't know. Moving on from that, PlayStation 4 firmware 6.0 is out, and we don't know what the fuck it does.
Yeah.
I've heard about this. I don't hear PlayStation. The fuck, straight alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
I had to take a phone call real quick.
Oh, shit.
No, that's code for taking a crap.
Oh man.
I heard Strat got girls, bro. But that's
shit.
Nah, but go ahead, Strat. Since you know.
Nah, it was posted like just stability updates. It released today or some shit.
No.
No, it was 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
Look, there's a guy who works for Sony, and he's one of the online security managers.
Security.
And he's been replying to tweets.
Yep.
As if there's something else going on with this update, but it hasn't been like. It's like we downloaded it, but it hasn't been released to us yet. If y'all get what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like there's something more to it, but he can't say anything about it yet. So I think we got to give it another week or two.
Yeah, because like
Jesus.
It's so weird. Like because usually with the 0.5 updates or the actual like 0 updates, it's like supposed to be very big. Like
that's why I know for a fact.
And the PlayStation Store was rumored to what? I think there was leaked images like you're able to do a search bar or something like that.
Dude,
and it's not
okay. First of all, let me stop you right there. Red Hood, do you own a PlayStation, my G?
Yes.
My G, you got to keep up with the news. The PlayStation search bar thing happened 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Oh shit, my bad. Oof.
Big oof.
Oh man, you ain't seen what that's.
Hey, but back on track. So what's going on with 6.0?
It's most likely the name changes. Like the fact that of all people, it was a guy who was a security manager for PSN. It's got to be name changes.
However, I got a question. What if they do the name change and we don't know if this is sure? Because apparently we don't know if they're doing PSX. What if they announce it at PSX this year?
That's too long. That's way too long a wait.
Well, didn't they say someone asked Shuhei Yoshida something about name change, or was it Sean Layden? And it says you can like expect it before, like he alluded to it before PSX of next year or something like that. So
hey, if they get that done, all I can say is this: ain't nobody really caring. It's just nice. It's a nice feature.
Oh yeah, I'll be changing my name, sure.
What you gonna change it to? Red Hood? My dad beat my ass.
Oh. Maybe.
My dad took my Red Hood. Looking at it.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Yeah,
the only reason I said what was for your comfort, Jigga, because you thought it was sus. I knew what he was talking about.
It wasn't sus though, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Man. But anywho, let's move on from that. Alan Wake could return as a live-action television series, and I got an issue with this.
No, I want the game, bro.
What Jigga said, like, bro, I shouldn't be hearing about Alan Wake unless we get another game. I shouldn't be hearing about Alan Wake unless Remedy is making said game. I shouldn't be hearing about Alan Wake unless that bitch going multiplayer. I shouldn't be hearing about Alan Wake unless Microsoft gonna commit to it. I don't want to hear the words Alan and Wake in the same sentence until that game gets a sequel. That series deserves it. Anywho, we gonna move on from that. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Y'all may have some thoughts on it. I think I said it for everybody though, so y'all can just talk about it if you want to. I don't care.
I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea. I agree with Century about getting a sequel, but I don't think like Remedy even wants to visit it because they're doing Control now, and I believe doesn't Microsoft own the rights to Alan Wake?
They own the IP rights, correct?
Yeah, so that's never going to happen. And they want to go multi-platform.
Microsoft dropping a possibly good game? What?
Not me.
Of this whole generation, they need one.
Shit, after this whole generation, they need a lot of things.
They need to start focusing on controllers, bro.
The grease controllers and shit like that.
Speaking of controllers, I gotta go buy a new Xbox controller soon. This bitch about to go out.
They need to fix the sticks because they're so bad, bro.
I think the sticks are too small for
me. They don't have dead. I mean,
they have
bad dead zones. Yeah,
bro. It's sad when the 360 didn't have one dead zone, but these do.
I think the 360 had bigger thumbsticks. And I like that shit.
They did.
The 360 controller broke very easily, dog.
The One S controller, the One S controller is abnormally small to me. When I hold it, it feels like it's smaller than a PS4 controller.
Nah, my hands are big, so I can't say nothing. But
I never held one, so I wouldn't know.
Nah, but
you're not the Xbox Jigga?
Ooh.
I mean, I have a controller. I mean, I have an X. I don't need no fucking S or whatever, dog.
They're the same thing, aren't they?
No.
What?
They are straight.
They are. But we gonna move on.
No, did you say the S and the X are the same?
No, the controllers.
The controllers are the same. Yes.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Chico, what are you talking about?
Chico,
the Xbox One X has a different controller than the Xbox One S, though.
It does.
The
X has a different control. I mean, it's not like different. Like
a different color, maybe.
We know it's a different vanity color, but that don't matter.
The shape is different too, dog.
The shape is not different.
Oh, man.
Stop it.
I'm done. I don't even
Get out of here.
That's like saying the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 4 500 limited edition controller isn't the same thing as the regular PS4 controller.
Oh man, y'all know what y'all talking about. Y'all spooky, bro.
You spooky. Shut up.
Ain't the Xbox haters, bro.
Wait, that's not hating.
How's that hating? Explain yourself.
Xbox haters.
Must mean I'm also hating the PlayStation.
Hey, you got it, dog. Go ahead.
All right. What's good? What's up, Liga Game? What's up, Lemmy?
Oh man. Hey, dog. I can take the beating and the hate.
And Liga be gaming, dog.
Oh shit.
Hey, but got Spider-Man play only me. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm about to get it tonight.
Yo, you know what?
You ain't got it yet.
Hey, Jigga, man, I am a busy man. I'm just saying.
Man, I'm busy too.
Unlike you, Jigga, we moving these packs out here.
Yep.
Some of us know how to play more than one game at a time, Jigga.
Yeah, we multitask.
I know how to play multiple games at once.
If I wanted to, I could have.
Shenmue doesn't count, Jigga.
I could have to play by Sunday morning, Jigga.
Wait, what you saying?
Some of us know how to play.
You said Shenmue 2 don't count, Jigga.
I'm not playing Shenmue.
I'm 89 overall on NBA Live already. I'm 529 light on Destiny.
Catch up.
And I already finished Act 1 and almost every collectible so far.
And I'm 76 on 2K, dog.
You're 76. I don't even want to hear this. But we moving on. We are moving on. We are moving on.
70% done with Spider-Man.
Hey, that's a big deal. And I didn't buy VC, so that's a big deal, bro.
That is a big deal.
I didn't buy VC on live either. Oh, wait, that's not even a thing on live, is it, dog?
Hey, so let's move on to some lawsuits. Belgium, the big B over there in Europe, is suing EA over them loot boxes in FIFA. I want to say 19, right?
FIFA Ultimate Team, yeah.
So, as we know, Belgium put out a ruling where if you have a game over there like Overwatch or something like that, you have to take out loot boxes. It's not the only country like that, but Overwatch complied. They took out loot boxes you can buy directly, I think, or like certain items you want. EA on the other hand.
Wait, what? We don't have that version of Overwatch. I want that version of Overwatch.
Because we don't have the laws yet.
Yeah, because America's stupid. We don't have those type of laws, bro.
Well, America not stupid. They're just so
America's stupid, sir.
They're focused on fucking each American citizen over, like. So as long as they're fucking American, they don't care.
America's stupid.
No, that's not stupid. It's just fucking. They don't care about the citizens.
No, that's good business. But moving on, that's stupid. Can we be honest about this, like right quick? Only EA was the one that sued. They're like, sue. We gotta sue and counter sue because I don't know. Like, bruh, what do y'all get out of this? You're not gonna win.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna win. It's like if you can't comply with their laws, then they're gonna ban your game.
Just don't sell it there. I mean, take that L, bro.
Just take it out. Sell as many copies.
If
not, you're just gonna lose. And
actually, did we talk about 2K last week about what the hell they took? Or
we didn't have a podcast last week.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't have a podcast week before last.
I don't think. No, I think I had two. Oh my god, there's a dog barking outside.
No, before last, we didn't do one.
Hold on.
Last week, y'all too busy focused on Spider-Man. Oh man.
You gonna keep talking about Spider-Man because you got one platinum. Now, what you gonna say?
No, shut the fuck up, dude. I was saying
when the whole panel had the platinum.
No, last week y'all was fucking. Dude, shut the fuck up. Last week, all y'all did was talk about Spider-Man and how they're fucking downgrade or whatever.
Man, we also talked about Tomb Raider.
I remember I specifically didn't speak on Spider-Man because of the downgrades.
Oh my god, no, yeah, whatever, dog. Y'all got it. Oh man, shout out to haters.
Oh my lord.
Oh man, we haters now, dog.
Man, I can't see y'all through that platinum, dog.
What? Oh, okay, man. You're lucky I have to stream this game.
You don't have to. You decided to. That's
because I want to.
Hey, but
for my followers.
My followers.
Man.
He got followers, but now, everybody feel like EA gonna lose this lawsuit, right?
Yep.
100%.
Definitely.
Jigga?
I mean, I hope they do.
Oh, they're going to.
Yeah, you know Jigga hates NBA Live that much, though.
No, I don't hate Live. I hate fucking EA. I hope they counter sue and make EA pay for their fucking charges or whatever. For
the next step is just to get other countries to keep, do the same thing.
To adopt the policies, yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, I apologize if you can hear that loud ass dog, but I can't do shit about it right now. Moving on from that, our favorite face of Twitch, not Hardhead, even though he one of the faces of Twitch. Variety. He mostly plays PUBG and Battle Royale games.
Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, the I ain't gonna call him the homie because we don't know him like that, but
who's
somebody.
Favorite? Oh man.
I was gonna say, did you listen to the sentence I just spoke?
Dude, I remember everyone was like.
But yeah, Dr. Disrespect. Somebody tried to pull a drive by on Dr. Disrespect on some wild shit, and that. Like, I just found this shit to be wild. Like, y'all really did he clap you in the game that bad that you gonna pull up on his spot?
Dude, I want to say, and this before talking about this situation. Not gonna lie, I was like very surprised in like what Dr. Disrespect looks like in real life, shit like that. After the H3 podcast, he took that shit off. I was like, whoa, completely different person I expected. But I don't know.
I feel like that. I like if I was him, you wouldn't know what I look like other than the character, dog. You would never know my real name, nothing.
No, he didn't know the cameras were on. Like still after the
podcast. He had no.
I don't know. But what I was gonna say is kind of messed up. If it's just for a game and they wanted to do that shit, I mean, it's kind of messed up. I mean, you're taking gaming too far, and honestly. I think that person should
be a generation of people who swat each other. Like,
yeah, I think that's fucked up too.
They know no bounds, bro. They're just fucking.
Because like, let's be real. If you do one wrong move when you're like live streaming and stuff like that, and the SWAT comes in, you could die.
It's a wrap.
If you black, it's like 90% chance they shooting you.
Bro, that's the reason I fear for Trihex. Every day he's streaming, dog. I'd be like, Trihex don't deserve this, bro. Trihex is just a nice man. I'd be feeling bad for dude, but not like. I hope they catch whoever did that shit. Not like at this point, like Dr. Disrespect doesn't give out his address. We know that he never did that, but it just makes people not want to stream. It makes everybody look at streaming different in the fact that it's a bunch of crazy motherfuckers out there.
Oh yeah, it's like if people are obsessed with people. Like if your address is leaked, your fans or your crazy fans will like try and get to your door and shit like that, and like mess with you. And it's fucking weird.
Like Meg Turney, when that fucking crazy dude showed up to her house with a gun and the police had to clap him.
Yo, that's sad, bro. It's really sad out here. Hey, remember,
yes.
keep your love Keep your love of the streamer. Just send them stuff to their PO box or send them some cash and stream, dog. Just help them out there.
Unless it's me, don't send them nothing. Just send me all y'all shit, dog.
Jigga broke. Yeah, help Jigga out. He broke. I forgot. My bad.
I ain't broke, but I need money.
You broke, motherfucker. Shut up. We all broke out here. Well, I ain't finna blow up my spot and snitch on myself. So never mind.
Just remember, guys, I had that collector's edition for Spider-Man gonna go on sale.
Actually, Red Hood is legit broke. He fucked up his bank account. Y'all help him out.
Oh, dude, I had to buy shit for this hurricane.
We know you might die. We know.
Oh, shit, man.
Oh man, he ain't gonna die, dog. Y'all don't put that on him.
Yeah, just send stuff to my PayPal.
Knock on wood afterwards.
Which I haven't set up yet, but it may happen.
I set up my PayPal long ago, but now let's move on. Blackout impressions. So the beta for Blackout dropped on PS4. I think PC today, right?
Yep, it's today PC. Tomorrow's open beta.
So Lard Ledden III played it with his brother. Who else played it?
I played it. It's all right.
All right. So Lard Ledden III, give us your impressions of Blackout.
Fortnite and Blackout are gonna fucking destroy PUBG now.
This man hates PUBG so much.
No, he's not wrong. PUBG is dipping in numbers.
I mean, Fortnite wasn't enough pressure, but this shit right here, nigga, this shit called death.
Yo, that's push-ups right there. What you mean?
And it's a $60 game, and people are still gonna buy it.
Because it's still Call of Duty at the end of the day.
This is the problem with that package. You get zombies, which is basically the campaign. You get the actual multiplayer, and you get Blackout. That's $60
a lot of people are
worth
very
of content.
hyped for it.
That's $60 worth of content right there. If it had a campaign, that's damn near close to $130 worth of content for $60. I don't want to.
You know what's gonna be the proof of the pudding? If they either one update the map throughout I want to say every month or so, or add Blackout maps. If they add maps to the game, it's a wrap.
I need a map where they just make it the moon.
Oh man, I don't want
See,
that.
I haven't played it yet because I just pre-ordered it on Amazon through PC, and I was waiting for a code and they haven't given me one. I might have to call them and shit like that and say, "Where's my code?" Politely ask.
You don't ask politely to them. You about to go through a hard thing. You got to know that it's dire. You got to be like, "Where my motherfucking code at somehow phone gunpoint."
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna tell them after I get that code. I'm canceling the pre-order because Amazon, you don't have to pay for the pre-order until it ships.
You gotta wait a day for the Amazon to send you a code after you pre-order.
Oh, well, I'm gonna call them for that shit.
Well, do it on Best Buy. They send you it the same day.
Oh,
damn. I'm pulling up the list of stuff that happened during this direct, so y'all keep talking.
Sure. I don't know. I want to play it. Definitely the beta, just to get the feel for it. A lot of people are saying it's fun, and Call of Duty tends to make fun multiplayer. Sometimes they fuck up with balancing weapons and shit, but when they do it right, it's fun, and I won't criticize them for that.
All right, so now that I pulled up this list of shit, the direct happened yesterday. We got a bunch of stuff on
trash.
TV. You think it was trash?
Yeah,
nigga, what?
It kind of was.
That was a 5 out of 10. The direct 5 out of 10 for me.
It definitely wasn't trash. It was mediocre. 5 out of 10 is not trash, sir. That's not a trash score.
5 out of 10 means needs major.
It means you failed.
Doesn't mean major improvement. A 4 out of 10 is major improvement, but a 5 out of 10 is mediocre.
5 out of 10 is still failing.
It's really not, but okay.
What? That's enough. Is it not enough?
Is enough.
A 50% is not enough.
This ain't no school class and you giving school grades, motherfucker.
I'm giving you a school grade and this shit is a fail.
Okay, so let's talk about this shit, because that shit high key is just really, really. Actually, let's start off with the big shit. For me personally. That Switch Online service.
Trash.
I don't know who thought that, and Hardhead can recall this. I've been saying this since the day they announced it. I don't know who the fuck thought this shit was A fucking K, O fucking K, B fucking K. I don't know what the fuck, but that shit gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, if you gonna charge people, how much is it for a year, Hardhead?
It's a 40 something.
$20.
$20 for a year? That's too much. I shouldn't be paying. Like, at least I'll say this. With Sony and Microsoft, they can charge 60. You know why? Because we get a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's not a hassle.
We are not.
I'm about to get to the point of what I'm saying. So wait a second. The reason that I say that it's okay for them to charge 60 is because they give everybody a lot of shit.
Yeah, you get free games with that shit.
You get
if
discounts
on fucking games. I would have just bought them. I shouldn't have to pay for them. Pay to
that's
play
still
online. That's the issue.
That's an option, Hardhead.
Playing online is an option now?
No, I'm saying getting the free games is an option. It tries to entice you to buy their online and invest in
buying that future. It's a future of that.
Take that away, and I'm still paying $60 to play online.
Hold on, wait.
Maybe I don't want none of the games that they post. None of them.
But you don't gotta get them. The issue with this is hold on, Hardhead. If you ain't gonna let me speak, calm down. The issue with Nintendo is you're saying $40 for a year, something like that, $20 for a year. I don't know which. The problem is your service is not comparable to everybody else's. Not even fucking Steam, and that's free. There's a problem there. If you are going to charge, you have to be at least equal to or greater than everybody else. You can't say, "Oh, here's $20 for a year. Our service is fucking ass." It doesn't work that way.
And the thing is also you
like actually hold on, Red Hood, before you say something. Yeah. It doesn't matter how much you charge. It doesn't matter if it's 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever. If your service is not on par, if your service is not better than, I don't want to hear you charging for shit. Not a dime. I don't want to fucking hear it. My bad, Red Hood, continue.
It's all good. Chief made a point, and he's right about this. He says you lose your Nintendo Cloud saves if your membership expires. It's like it's gone, it's deleted, you can't get it back, and that's kind of fucked up right there. And you can't use Party Chat only through a phone app. You have to use that, which I don't know why this is a thing. And like in all honesty, they could get rid of this and just like put Discord in the freaking Nintendo Switch. I just don't understand why they can't do that. Maybe because they think it's cheaper just to have their own like app on a phone, but it's such a hassle if you have this shit docked and through the phone too, like to talk to people. It's so bad, and I just don't understand why they're on this type of technology when they shouldn't be on this type of technology. It's like the Vita had Party Chat and all that, so I just don't understand how a Vita can have Party Chat, but the Nintendo Switch can't. That just blows my mind.
Anybody else got anything they got to say before we move on to more of the stuff that happened during the direct on the multiplayer segment?
As well as the NES controllers is straight up anti-consumer with their online service, and you have to, have that to get the controllers too. I think that's a little fucked up there too.
Well,
and if anyone, like any Nintendo fanboy says that it's fine, needs to get a reality check, because that shit is anti-consumer, and Nintendo shouldn't get a pass for it, just like Microsoft and Sony shouldn't. So,
all right, first things first. Pokemon developer Game Freak is working on a new a new turn-based RPG. I don't know why I read the title of that article like that. My bad. So, in this shit, you play as a little chibi person, and the enemies are the monsters, and you don't catch them on balls. So I guess that's an upgrade.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna buy that.
What y'all think about this title?
I think it looks good. Sure. That's like one of the games I think I only liked in that press that direct.
What'd you say, Strat?
Whole direct was kind of trash.
Damn. Moving on from that, Katamari. I don't know how to pronounce that other thing, but I'm gonna attempt it. Yeah, I was about to reroll. This is basically a remaster. Who cares? If you like the game originally, if you like that series, you're gonna copy it regardless. Moving on. Getting to this part is an issue for me. New Super Mario Brothers U goes deluxe on Switch. This is a fucking issue to me. Why the fuck is this game getting re-released again?
So all the games are getting re-released.
And this is okay. Wait. If this was Microsoft or Sony, people would have an issue, right? Why is this fine for Nintendo to do? I just want to know.
I don't know, man.
Hardhead, Jigga, Strat, can somebody tell me? Why is this okay for Nintendo to do?
Because Nintendo has fanboys who ride it out for them. Oh, man.
So Nintendo got 30 trillion ride it out chicks?
Like it shouldn't be. I don't know.
Because I remember, right, like when Sony said when they were releasing The Last of Us Remastered on PlayStation 4, and their reasoning was because a lot of their fan base didn't play the game, and like I remember the fanboys from the Xbox camp and Nintendo camp, oh, you're getting all remasters and stuff like that. And when Nintendo does it, it's just nothing. It's like, okay,
I need people to get.
I'll buy that shit. I'm like, what? I remember you hating, but it's fine now.
I'm a huge proponent of keep that same damn motherfucking energy. If you cannot keep that same energy, I don't want to talk, bro. Be honest with you. Super Mario Party is still a thing on Switch. If it's better than the last Mario Party games, then cool. Hopefully, because Mario Party 9 and 10 were trash.
There was that mech game that's coming out.
Damon Machina.
Yeah, that should
That
be
looked good.
buying. I'll be buying that. I really wanted Shin Megami Tensei to be there.
My bad. I spit it wrong. It's Demon Machina. My bad.
Demon Machina. Yeah.
Yoshi's Crafted World.
Don't care. Fuck that game.
That's coming in the spring. Yeah, he hostile. Animal Crossing. We're gonna get to Animal Crossing. Isabelle is coming to Smash Brothers Ultimate. Cool. Mario Tennis Aces, the game that Jigga and Hardhead love to death, is getting more DLC characters.
Oh, that game.
City Skylines.
Jigga don't even own the game no more.
Ooh,
Jigga just didn't want to play trash anymore. That's why he sold that. Dude, let's be real about the City Skylines. That thing was like looking like 10 FPS.
That shit looked downgraded as fuck.
Like the FPS looked awful. But besides the visuals, that game is not running well at all.
Neither is Warframe.
I haven't played Warframe, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, Cash and Rome, Pandemic, other board games. I'm not gonna read through that. They talked about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Still not buying that. Waiting for the next gen.
You still copping that shit? Hardhead.
Oh, I never getting that, dog.
What'd you say?
You still copping Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee?
Of course.
That shit looks trash too, man.
Facts. It was not an actual like.
That's what I'm saying. Wait next year for the real Pokemon game.
No, they took out. Anybody saying this? What's the last Pokemon game you played?
What's it called?
What was the last one on 3DS?
Fucking Y or something.
Same.
Okay, then you need to sit down. You too.
Whoa.
Both of y'all need to sit down.
Oh, because I stopped playing Pokemon games after they became
Dude,
shit.
I'm about to get Ultra Sun and Moon soon, so...
Y'all not even gonna like the next game, though.
I know I'm not gonna like it because it's not a main traditional Pokemon game.
You're not
getting rid of random battles, like random encounters.
So y'all gonna tell me y'all just completely forgot that a mainline game's supposed to come next year.
It's supposed to come next year, and I'm gonna buy that shit.
Y'all didn't even keep playing the series. Y'all not gonna like it.
Because I don't want to keep on playing my 3DS, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm tired of that shit.
What's wrong with the 3DS?
Like that's just I've been playing that.
It sounds better than your Xbox. So what's wrong with the 3DS?
Damn.
Bro, that's the same shit. I don't even want to be playing my Xbox no more, bro. No shit.
Like, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. What if I'm gonna put like 500 hours into it? Hardhead.
Y'all not gonna like either game.
I can guarantee you, I'm gonna like it. Guarantee
you didn't even play the last 3 games. So what are you talking about?
Last one was X and Y. What the fuck?
X and Y was not the last game.
No, I said the last game I bought.
Yes, you're not gonna like.
I can guarantee
you didn't play the last 3 games. You're not gonna like the newest. Simple as that.
How are you gonna tell me I'm not gonna like it? That doesn't make any sense. Where's the logic behind that?
That's why I'm not buying.
Me. Okay, so me just playing X and Y is the last Pokemon game I've played, and that's not me because I hate Pokemon. It's just because I haven't gotten around to buying a bunch of Nintendo 3DS games. That doesn't make any sense.
The last Pokemon games I played were Sun and Moon. I finished Moon, I think. I didn't buy Sun, so yeah, I didn't play a Pokemon for the last full calendar year since 16.
Mm-hmm. I just can say I'm gonna like
really change that much though. It's still the same.
Not really. It's the same basic formula, which works.
Yeah, so it's like what Hardhead's saying is making no sense.
Okay.
Even then, like I don't really care about this. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because it's a remake of Yellow. Mm-hmm. Like, why would I like? I played Yellow. I was young when I played it, but I played it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really give a fuck. So I'm just gonna wait for that new hotness, baby.
Facts.
So yeah, we man. I'm gonna be honest. Pokemon to me, they gotta do something. I don't know what they're gonna do. And also, this dog is barking, and I want to choke the shit out of it.
I need me RPG Pokemon. That's all I want. That dog really.
No, that's my dog right now. That's my dog right now.
His dog must have hurt that dog. What the fuck? Before we leave off this Nintendo fuckery, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate gets his own Switch bundle, which is hype to me personally. Even though I don't fuck with Smash like that, but I do like it. Hardhead, you gonna buy the Switch bundle?
No, I'm getting the Pokemon.
Ugh. Okay then, I ain't gonna judge you though. I'm just gonna say, ugh, keep it pushing. Anybody else cropping this shit? I might cop it. I'm not sure. I just want I don't care about the game. I don't give that game away. But I want the Switch though.
You mean the dock?
No, I thought it came with a Switch.
Oh man, the Switch is just a basic Switch. The only thing that really changed was the dock.
Yeah, I want the dock and the Switch. I'll keep the console. I just don't want the game. I told you I don't fuck with that Smash shit, baby.
Oh,
Isn't that like a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 expansion out today or some shit like that?
I don't know. That game is trash.
The facts.
Also, in other assorted news about Nintendo before we move on, Splatoon shit. You got to update new guns.
Trash.
I don't know why that's even news, but yeah. Also, Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, 10 to 12, and a couple other assorted Final Fantasy games are coming to the Xbox One and Switch in 19.
I want to say something real quick.
The only one I'm hyped for is 10, really. Like, I don't really care. Well, 10 and 9. I don't really care about 7.
People were trying to say that the Final Fantasy VII remake was going to be on the Nintendo Switch, and that's not going to be the case. It's just the PC port for what was on Steam or something like that.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. Oh yeah, shit. Before I forget, Luigi's Mansion 3, Switch 19. I might cop that. So yeah, that is your Switch news update. If you think I'm buying the Switch anytime soon, you are greatly mistaken.
Dude, I'm like disappointed that Shin Megami Tensei wasn't there.
That shit got pushed back. I thought you knew.
Yeah, no, I knew, but I want to see something like an update for it. Metro Prime 4, nothing there. Fire Emblem, nothing there. Things I was like really hyped for, and Bayonetta 3, nothing there.
Can we be honest? Bayonetta is I don't care about Bayonetta.
Okay, no, I'm not hyped for the demo.
Y'all know for a fact I don't fuck with Platinum.
Yeah,
y'all know for.
I'm just getting it just so I can have a freaking games to play on the Switch.
Alright. Direct stuff is over. We can move on to not more pertinent stuff because that stuff was pretty pertinent, but more other things that we might be interested in. Bethesda confirms Wolfenstein 3 will happen, and promptly thereafter, the series is going to have fucking live service feature series, and it's not going to be. It's going to be game as a service. Nobody really cares. Can we be honest? Wolfenstein 2 was not that good.
No, it wasn't.
I liked it. What you mean?
I thought the story wasn't as good as
in comparison to the first game. No.
It felt like more of the same, and it kind of feels like the same way Doom is heading too in terms of gameplay mechanics. It feels more the same, and they just added a couple new features. But like, I think Doom's going to be overall a better game, Doom Eternal, than Wolfenstein 3 will be. But like Wolfenstein 2, in terms of like gameplay, like mechanics, didn't change anything or like reinvented the wheel. It didn't do anything of that, and the story just wasn't good. And there were characters I just completely disliked in that game, like BJ. Just I don't know. He wasn't as interesting in 1.
Well, that's because you know BJ at this point, so.
But I don't know. It just felt like to me there wasn't much development for him.
Okay.
He's out here being wheelchair Jimmy, dog.
Oh, no.
What the?
He was wheelchair Jimmy in the first game.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
The first game, no.
Remember, there was a part where he was in the wheelchair.
Yeah, he was in the beginning of Wolfenstein.
Right. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, because
he was wheelchair Jimmy for 5 minutes, and then the old Soldier Boys was trying to get on with girl, and he was like, "Fuck that shit, I'm getting up," and he got out the chair and clapped niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, can I keep it like the reason Doom is going to be better is because Doom doesn't require a narrative. There is a narrative there, but it's just Doom knows what it is, and Doom is trying to be that. I feel
unfortunately that fucking disqualifies it from a lot of people to get like. I won't play it because like I'm not into that.
Just shoot.
Yeah, just
you like. I understand. Like, but my thing is, with Doom, you know what Doom is. It has a narrative. It's there, but it's not the focus. It knows what it wants to be. It wants to be straight, just a violent shooter. And for what it is, it does it very well because it's not trying to be anything it isn't.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein 2
tried to take
it lacks an
risks.
identity. It lacks an identity, pretty much. That's the best way I can say it. It lacks an identity, and it feels like pieces of that game were designed around the upgrades you get at a certain point, and those upgrades don't come until past the point where you would actually use these set upgrades in the environment. I was like, what the fuck? Like, no, Reddit, you remember that, right? Like, there were certain sections you could never reach unless you had those upgrades. It's like, I'm never coming back to the area.
Facts.
Rage 2 or Doom? Rage 2.
Doom Eternal you're talking about?
If he's talking about Doom Eternal, it's a bit of a tie, but I think Rage 2 is going to be the more interesting game for me personally.
Yeah, I like, just because I like Mad Max, and like it looks like it's going to have that type of tone for Mad Max, I might just slightly go towards Rage 2.
This like I call it sarcastic apocalypse a bit. That's my like little terminology for it.
Even though when Rage 2 come out, I'm gonna seem like a hypocrite. That shit looking like Doom, fucking.
Well,
Doom Rage Edition.
It's got some of the same developers.
No, it's the same engine. Like,
no, it's Doom Rage Edition. Oh man.
Also, it did make that game, and its software does make Doom, so it makes sense. Ain't nothing wrong with that in this case. I like Doom's gameplay. Moving on. Also, obligatory fuck Bethesda. I'm sorry, I don't like them. Fuck them.
What they do?
There's a long list that I will not go into in this podcast, but it's a long list of bullshit. Let's move on from that before I get worked up and try to kill Jigga on some dumb shit. The creator of Shadow of the Colossus and The Last Guardian is working on a new game of similar scale. How do we feel about this?
I heard.
So Bluehole Games?
No,
that's not Bluehole.
Not Bluehole.
Didn't they remaster it?
No, he said working on a new game of single. The dude.
Wait.
What are you talking about, Shaq?
It's not Bluehole. It's Blue Point.
Blue Point. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
You're tripping.
Okay, but are they doing the new game, or is the original developer?
The original developer, the director, is doing it, but he doesn't know if it's going to be a PlayStation exclusive. I remember that, and
it'd be stupid to not be.
But no, I can understand
Sony,
PlayStation might not want to invest in it after what happened with The Last Guardian, and they poured a lot of money into that game, and I don't think the return investment was there.
Well, it made profit.
It made profit.
We know
but did it make back all of the production though?
Yeah, it made profit. They said that. Okay. If you make a profit, you made back your budget and then some. Because we know, like, it sold 1 million plus. I think the budget was like, it's not as big as we think, but it was big enough that they needed to sell a little more than 1 million plus to make profit.
I don't know. I don't think Sony wants to be in that like situation like they were last time. So
I think the issue is like everybody else is not going to greenlight that game. Sony will, because Sony, unlike everybody else, likes artsy dumb shit.
But my thing is, even the director doesn't know if Sony is going to take it. You know, like he has no idea whether or not this, what's it called, Beauty and the Beast or something like that, code word or some shit like that for the project. But I have no idea if Sony will take it after.
I think they'll do it based off the strength of this heat, homie. I think they'll do it.
Maybe, but I would have thought they would have announced that partnership already, and the director would have announced that as well.
It also, I mean, but at this point, it'll be a Japan studio, because we all know the Japan studio split up into separate teams.
Sony like to announce their partnerships with games?
Yeah,
they do, but it would have to wait until PSX, if anything. We'll never know if it got greenlit or not until then. That would be the closest date, if not E3 of next year, which will probably be like. If we're thinking about this, we have to think about it like this. The PS4 is basically, they're not announcing anything new for the PS4. We know everything that's coming out for the PS4.
But wasn't his original team like gone already though?
Team Ico got
Team Ico, because they used to be were they originally a first party studio for Sony or no?
They were inside of Japan Studio, so they got dispersed around Japan Studio. So they're still there, but they got dispersed around.
Shout out to Japan Studio.
They made no good well, they make good
games. Hey, they helped with
Bloodborne. What? That's not them making an actual game though.
I know, but they helped. Come on, I gotta give them props.
Listen, they make another Legend of Dragoon, I'll excuse everything. Man, let's move on. Let's go to some news that'll make me a hardhead happy. Cervantes was revealed for Soul Calibur 6, which is hilarious seeing how they revealed the boss of the game before they revealed him. And I'm like, that weird, dog.
That's Sword and Shield, right?
No, that's double Pirate Man from fucking Soul Edge.
Oh, that motherfucker, no.
Hardhead sound like he got an issue with that man. Wait. Why you sound hurt, big fella? Who hurt you?
I got my ass beat trying to use that trash ass nigga, dog.
He ain't trash. Valdo is trash. I hate Valdo.
Valdo is fire, sir. Stop it.
Valdo is garbage.
Valdo is the shit.
I used to rock with Valdo heavy because he used to look wild. I was like, yo, I fuck with Valdo, and then I stopped fucking with Valdo. But then again, I play Ivy, so I shouldn't be talking shit.
Ivy is cheap as shit, but okay.
Oh man, freaking Red Hood just linked me a tweet. Gun-based JRPG Resonance of Fate. Yeah, I had a moment. I thought it was BG. It's getting a PS4 remastered. That game look ass. Why they eyes look like that? What's going on? Why he look like he having a stroke?
I don't know, dude. Oh shit, that was too much for me.
Man. Also, yeah, if you care about Resonance, that's hype for you, I guess. Yugimoto joins the Jump Force roster. The fuck he gonna do?
Dumbest fucking addition.
I don't know, dude.
Unless he
gonna summon Dark Magician just to whoop everybody ass, though.
Unless he summon Exodia to clap everybody in the known world, I don't want to see him.
But Exodia gonna be his super. If it is, I'm gonna laugh, though.
If Exodia is the super, that's high key. I ain't gonna lie to you. Also, we gonna talk about Tomb Raider in a minute. I want to get to that.
Man, can we not?
We are.
Yes, please.
Damn, I hate it.
Dude, are we gonna talk about that whole the saddest Easter egg in Spider-Man PS4?
We are. I want to get
about what?
That. We can talk about that now. Actually, go ahead. So, if y'all play Spider-Man, y'all know that there was an Easter egg in the game where a man proposed to his girl.
Oh shit.
So this happened, and then promptly thereafter, his guy left him for his brother. If that was me, I'm gonna get everybody's opinion, but if that was me, she can't come to any, like, you cannot go to any events at my parents' house. My brother is no longer my brother. He dead to me. I don't have a brother. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Wait, you talking about the Spider-Man thing?
Yeah, bro. If your girl leave you for your brother's dead to you at your point. You don't have.
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't debunked. She gave her side of the story, so we don't know which side is actually true.
Oh man.
Oh man. So the females be lying, is what you're trying to say?
No, I'm not trying to say anything.
We don't know who's lying.
I'm just saying that.
Oh man, the women lying.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Red Hood says all women.
No, I've never said that. Look at this.
Y'all fake news. Trying to set Red Hood up. Y'all some dirty sons of bitches.
Don't make me try to say fake news now.
Fake news.
Fake news here. No, so I'll read what she said because she gave this statement of the Houston Press. So she said that over the past year, she realized that her relationship had taken a turn for the worse. Our relationship turned into a mother and son relationship where I had to remind him about things. I had to deal with his financial mistakes, his violent outbursts, she told them in a Facebook message. Gamble also said that she never liked video games and only sat through them because she loves that guy, Schultz. She had given him a month
you ain't love a nigga, dog.
to change his behavior, but nothing happened, so she broke it off. Gamble never cheated on him and did not leave him for his half-brother. She also clarified to Kotaku that she is not in a romantic relationship with Schultz's half-brother, and they are simply close friends, a friendship that developed after Schultz sent his half-brother to check up on her. She also mentioned she never meant to hurt Schultz, something she wants to clarify since she's been subjected to a barrage of harassment. And,
she fucking a brother. She low-key admitted to it, but she don't realize she admitted to it. She definitely fucking a brother. Like, y'all gotta learn how to read between the lines when it comes to messages like this.
I'm not finna read anything. This ain't none of my business, cuz I just know I saw the
maybe article. I'm reading too much into it, but it sounds like she fucking a brother, dog.
Hey, listen, they told me to stay in my lane. That's why I said
whether or not if it's true or not. You got both sides of the story, and you decide whether or not true it is, telling the truth or not. We don't know because we don't know what actually happened in the relationship.
As fucking Remy from Boondocks say, we don't know, but we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck does that mean, Remy? Shit, there was another piece of news I wanted to talk about. I think I forgot because y'all was fucking about. I'm gonna find out in a second. Give me like 3 seconds. Oh yeah, that's right. AMD suggested they're helping Sony and Microsoft build consoles with new tech, and I'm like,
that was given. I mean, they're not gonna go back to NVIDIA.
Would bankrupt half these people.
Yeah, the same thing. Like it was expensive for your PlayStation for the PS3.
Oh, that was already going to be expensive off the rip anyway.
Yeah, so they're gonna go with AMD because it's cheaper and all that. So it is what it is. I mean, I don't know why this is really newsworthy where people are like, oh, they're partnering again. I mean, it makes sense.
All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty of the fuck shit part of the podcast. We got a couple topics left, and then we gonna get the fuck up out of here.
We're gonna be talking about the Tokyo Game Show announcements for those PS4 exclusives.
Yeah, that's part of it. I actually had it. I had it in like a sidebar. I forgot about it for all the 10 seconds, but I did not see it down here. I didn't know this document had 2 pages worth of fucking topics. Jesus. First, let's do the Shadow of the Tomb Raider shit. So, Shadow of the Tomb Raider reviews dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody watch BG review? Shout out to Weapon Wheel Podcast.
He was. I watched it. He was saying the story was the weakest, or on par with Rise, or something like that.
Rise had a poor story, so.
Man, he was saying also Jonah is a waste of character. Which I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. Jonah to me isn't a fascinating character. I never thought he was, but. I mean, it is what it is.
I just want to point this out. I have an issue with a lot of the. It has an 83 on Metacritic. I have an issue with a lot of a lot of people are giving this game a 9, and I don't see how. Like, Jorge, I don't know if you agree with this. What? Okay, so have you played? I know you haven't played it, but based off of just looking at the game, what would you give that game if you were just looking at it?
Wait, what game?
Shadow.
I mean, the problem is everybody basing it off the last game instead of basing it as its own game. And if you base it as its own game, the game is fucking garbage.
That's what we're doing. My problem is I don't understand how
most of the every review I read, they would base it off of Rise.
And they were saying some negative things about
it as its own game.
And my thing is,
they would say negative stuff and still give it a 9 at the end.
And I was like, wait a minute, what?
I'm looking in the review for all the positive shit you saying to make this
barely any
9, and you don't have no positive shit to say. So why the fuck did you get a game of 9 in the first place?
Like, you got
shout out to the Xbox gamers for not understanding how to fucking score a game.
Yeah, because I know there's the PS4 version, which was a 77 or 78, and the Xbox was at 83.
It makes no sense at all.
Hey,
5-point difference.
The Arsenal said you better start talking, or you're gonna dock your pay.
Oh man,
I'll let us see that happen, dog. Y'all been talking. Y'all just talking about white shit like that white ass Tomb Raider game. That shit look garbage. The animations are terrible. That's not even a B team studio. They look like a C team right now, bro.
If the first two games, that hurts me because Deus Ex graphics were like awesome,
amazing.
If the first two Tomb Raiders never happened, this game wouldn't have scored nowhere above a 5.
Oh no, yeah, it would be pretty bad.
No, it's not even the first two. It would just be that first game because that first game is, in my opinion, the best Tomb Raider game. If we're talking about gameplay, through narrative. If we're talking about
Rise is okay. I haven't finished it, but I'm not enjoying it as much as the first.
If I was comparing like the graphics to me, like I was seeing some things, I was just like, geez. Like there were pictures of Lara as a kid, right? And there was pictures of Nathan Drake as a kid. And there was a side-by-side thing. I was like, good word. One's a PS3 game and one's a current gen game. I don't know how the polygon count in terms of like texture-wise like looks better on Uncharted 3 than it does Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but it's insane to see that like difference, and it's marginal. It's not like, oh, this is hard. Let me it's night and day. And I'm just like, this looks not so good. And then me hearing about like some of like the animations aren't good, as well as some of the like gameplay mechanics just don't like work well. Like, and I think they were talking about the stealth mechanics, like the mud stuff and all that. And I was just like, I'm really waiting on like a big sale for the game because I'm not buying this at $60. And
Not buying it for $30.
I think there's a lot of damage done when they did the Rise exclusivity because honestly, that series hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, and a lot of people aren't. It's not on their radars, and everyone's been still talking about Spider-Man, like on my Twitter feed, and I've been barely seeing anything about Shadow of the Tomb Raider, as well as the marketing so far for this game has been awful. Like I have not been seeing any marketing. Like I'm not seeing it in sports, like football games. I have not been seeing it on YouTube ads. I think I actually seen it once, and it was last night when I was watching. I think I was watching like a Tyrone Magnus video, and it was popped up.
This dude made me mad because I was on a dead social media site. I ain't gonna say which one.
Twitter.
And this dude. Oh man, yeah, I saw.
MySpace been dead, boy. What the fuck?
I saw it was like a poster for Shadow of Tomb Raider, and I was like, man, this game is gonna be bad. And the dude was like, oh, you bet you didn't even play the first two. I was like, dawg, I played the first two. Check my achievements. This one look back. The animations are terrible. Some of the great gameplay is terrible, and he ain't say nothing back. It's like this is a bunch of fucking dick riders who don't even play games, just want to damage control for a game. Like I hate people like that, bro.
I've been noticing a lot of Xbox fans are damage control for this game. It's not even exclusive anymore.
The game was never exclusive. That's the funny part. Everybody told them
timed exclusive, and like now they're treating this as an exclusive. Like I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know why you're defending a multi-platform game. Is beyond me.
I think I did see an ad on YouTube though.
I saw one last night, which. That was like the first out of like so many, because I've been seeing a bunch of like Spider-Man ads, like so many of those.
I actually haven't seen any.
You haven't? Oh, man, maybe they wanted you to see that Tomb Raider shit.
Oh man, DMV said I saw a shadow of the Tomb Raider ad during a football game on ESPN. Damn, no wonder ain't nobody buying that bitch. Ain't nobody watching football.
Hey man, I watched the Panthers game and the Dallas Cowboys.
They don't need to promote Madden in live because you can already play them in the stadiums. If y'all didn't know,
this is true. Actually, I think.
But you can. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they
go to a football game and
they set up booths.
You can play. You can play live and shit.
Huh?
Why don't you do that?
That's actually smart. I'm not even gonna lie about that.
I do know that at the Grizzlies, like I heard that they set up and let you play 2K sometimes, but that's what I heard. I don't go to Grizzlies games because I'm not a Grizzlies fan. Fuck the Grizzlies.
I mean, teach his own, dog.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
if I'm at a game, I'm not playing another like. If I'm at a live event, I'm not playing no video game, but that's just weird to me.
So yeah, let's the other news, and then we can end the podcast on this little topic I got. So what's the name of the motherfucker playing Geralt in the Witcher series on Netflix?
Wait, say that again.
Oh, there it is. Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Cavill.
I don't care to pronounce that motherfucker's
Henry
name,
Cavill.
right?
Super nigga. He leaving super nigga.
Yeah, dude. I've been following this story like heavily, and it's interesting because I've been like, it was released by the THR, which I know a lot of fanboys were like, no, this is fake news. This is
THR,
which THR is very, very accurate when it comes to like releasing stories and shit like that, because they make sure their sources are like actual sources, and to see their credentials and shit. When they released this, we had a statement or a tweet from Henry Cavill's manager or something like that, saying, he still has the cape in the closet and WB is going to release a statement. WB released a statement and they didn't even confirm nor deny anything. They were just like, we have a good working relationship and we have no plans for Superman. It's like you're asking him, hey, is he going to be Superman? Is he Superman still? We have a good working relationship and we have no plans for Superman. That doesn't answer any fucking question, WB. Like, say yes or no. They're so damn vague with it.
Can we just be honest?
Yeah.
The DCEU was doomed from the jump because they didn't actually have any plans.
And the thing is, they're trying to do a Supergirl movie. And I don't understand.
I fuck with Supergirl, but how many of us really trying to watch that?
So my thing is, like,
that show looked trash, dog.
If I was
Supergirl as a character is great. The show I don't watch.
My thing is, if I was the head of DC, WB DC movies, I would be like, all right, let's make a Man of Steel 2 and introduce Supergirl in that movie, and then have her own spin-off film. But just off from the jump, just get her own spin-off film. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah. You don't have to do it that way, but I'm like, bro, you see a blueprint that's working, you just copy that blueprint, it'll probably work. You don't got to be as funny. You can keep your shit dark if you want to, but they gave you a blueprint of how to do the shit correctly.
Yeah, and I was just like,
shit, just hit up Marvel, like, let me copy your homework. Don't make it too obvious, G. All right, we're gonna make this shit dark. That's all you have to do.
Batman got to be hurting because he carrying DCU. Like,
but no, the thing is, if this is true about Henry Cavill, freaking Ben Affleck is not Batman anymore. Like, if we're gonna be real,
that man in rehab, we knew that.
Yeah. So I'm just like, if Henry Cavill is not Superman, and the thing is, people are like, dude, Henry Cavill confirmed that he's Superman because of his Instagram post. I'm like, that was vague as fuck too.
He just put the damn toy up and then put it back down.
With some weird music that doesn't say shit because it doesn't seem like he's happy either. So like, what? Makes no sense. Like, that doesn't help. I think this is what happened. It's either two things that happened. They want to scrub everything clean off of Zack Snyder and try to reboot it, but having Jason Momoa and Wonder Woman and Flash still there. No news on Ray Fisher, you know, being Cyborg. So we have no idea about that. I honestly don't care for Ezra Miller's Flash, but that's besides the point. They're trying to restructure it and have those three, be like the main people of the Justice League, and then recast,
this character and that character. They're gonna do Flashpoint. That's the funny shit. Think about it.
But the thing is, Flashpoint isn't even the movie though. They're changing that too. Originally was Flashpoint.
Think about this. They've already blown Batman vs Superman, which is from fucking The Dark Knight. They've blown Death of Superman. They've blown damn near 5 stories already. My boy, how?
I blamed Zack Snyder for Batman v Superman, but then I found out that it wasn't even his idea to do Batman v Superman. He wanted to do a Man of Steel 2, but the studio pressured him into doing a Batman v Superman movie. And so now I kind of like back off on that with the Zack Snyder, messing up Batman v Superman, because like he didn't even want to do that project at all. And I'm just like, wow. And like also the other thing is, on the other like side of things that you can think about, is Henry Cavill wants more money, and I do not blame him for wanting more money because he's being valued more highly after the success of Mission Impossible Fallout and being now casted as the Witcher, in the Witcher Netflix series. So he, of course, he would want more money because he didn't make that much money in Man of Steel because he didn't have the credentials of being like being in a big role like that. And of course, once you're in a big role like that, they're not going to offer you that much money until you get more movies behind like under your belt. And they could have done that and leaked the story to THR so they can get more money. But freaking WB hasn't said, no, he's still Superman. We got Man of Steel 2, planned. No, WB is stubborn as hell. And I'm like, I think the story is true. And until WB says something that convinces me otherwise, being vague does not help.
And they would have just spoke up and said something if it wasn't spooky right now.
Yeah, but they did speak up, and it was super vague.
It's like this. If you aren't going to do something, you will come out and say you're not doing that. You wouldn't be vague and be all like, non-committal. You'll just say, no, we're not doing that, or yes, we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing all this other fuckery, you either trying to get somebody to sign a contract or you not sure about anything. That's the only way that work. Hardhead can confirm that. Hardhead, when people trying to sign new contracts in the league, what they do? They act non-committal. They don't say yes or no to nothing. They just be like, maybe, sure, okay, I don't know. Like,
Are you trying to remind me of who DeMarcus Cousins is and how much of a snake that bitch is?
I ain't say all that, big fella. I'm just gonna leave that alone.
That's what that snake bitch did. But on top of the line, he lied. He did more than that. He lied.
I'm gonna just move
Some
on.
People will lie, dog. Fuck DeMarcus Cousins, old snake ass bitch.
Hey, but Hardhead, don't you love Drew Holiday?
God, bro.
Century?
Don't you love Drew Holiday though? He great. I love Drew Holiday.
Don't you trying to get me started, dog?
No, I was trying to get you away from that subject, but not. Speaking of the Witcher Netflix series, yes, Henry Cavill got casted as Geralt of Rivia. But there's another issue which coincides with the series. The Netflix, which is showrunner, left social media amid racial casting backlash, apparently because people want Siri to be white. And the showrunner is like, the writer of the books in question said, yeah, Siri's not necessarily going to have to be white. And my thing is, there's no real like descriptions of their actual skin color given, if I recall correctly. It's been a minute since I read them, so I could be wrong. But
I think they did mention the skin. I'm pretty sure they did because they always reference Siri as like the daughter of Geralt, like by like first glance and stuff like that, because of like how like similar they look to, and then it's like no, that's not my daughter and stuff like that. Because I'm on right now. What book am I on? I'm on Swords of Destiny right now.
That's funny as fuck to me. It's like, is this your daughter, Geralt? No, we just look really similar for no reason, dog.
It's kind of messed up because Siri goes through a lot of shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. Not the whole.
She is her father's daughter because he goes through a lot of shit.
Her father's fucked up too. Like you meet him in the beginning and he doesn't seem fucked up, but later on, oof, he's a fucked up guy.
I don't want to spoil it, but my wife is dead.
But my thing is, it's like this, like. They do comment on the skin color of her skin, right? And I'm always the proponent of if they do that and they make a big deal about skin color, that person should be the color of their skin. You know, like I would get pissed off if Blade was white. I would get pissed off if Miles Morales was white and stuff like that. That's like me. And when Siri is mentioned with the skin color and she's that skin tone, then she should be that skin tone. Like just like I was mad about the whole the ancient one, like how he's supposed to be Asian and all that, but he wasn't in like the MCU, and I just thought that was dumb. But that's just me though. That's how like I'm on the.
Where I mean, Iris West is black, so I mean,
me, I don't care for that because they didn't make a big deal about her skin tone.
Some people did. It just died down because they realized there was nothing they could do.
And also, the show is high key trash now, but that's
no, Flash is trash. But that's just me, though.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh man, sorry. Got something in my throat called hate.
Called Dick. I mean.
Oh man.
Oh man, sir. This is a PG podcast. Let me just chill out.
What the fuck is this podcast?
Yeah, no, dude, I said the F-bomb a couple times.
We ain't been PG in a long ass time.
No, we're PG. I'm need you to fall back. I'm trying to get them advertisers.
Man, fuck out of here, bitch. Moving back on to the last topic, pretty much. I don't get shit else on my docket. There's some other shit that's here, but we pretty much talked about it. Riot Games taps former Uber executive to help reform the company culture after the little expose you got done about them being sexist and people apparently getting raped. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if I can rock with you, Riot. How y'all feel about this? Because I feel like that's necessary. If people are really, if women in particular are having issues at a job where people are getting raped, sexual harassed, shit like that, some gotta change, dog. I'm sorry.
Wait, is this way? Say that again because I freaking was gone for a minute. So is this at Riot Games?
Yeah, they're hiring a former Uber executive to help reform the company culture. In regards to the whole expose article that was done in regards to the women, how people were apparently getting raped. I don't know. I'm not going to comment on it.
Yeah. See, I don't know if it's true or not. So, like me, it's like if it's true and they know it's true, then yeah, fix everything. If it's not true, then
if you still have an issue with how women are treated, go fix that, please. We have a diversity issue in the game industry. There needs to be more women and people of color in it. And there's already issues where people don't like the fact that people of color are trying to get into the industry. We need to fix that pronto. So yeah, get to it. Mm-hmm. Anybody else got some comments, concerns, criticisms?
Nothing.
I mean, but when has Uber been like? You talking about Uber like the car thing or somebody different?
He's talking about a producer, my man.
I'm talking about the executive that used to work there.
He's not talking about not the car company that you call over to pick you up.
No,
about a person.
No.
Wait, who the fuck is Uber?
Uber. I said Uber executive, Jigga. He used to work at Uber. He or she.
Yeah, so when has Uber been known to be like a good place to work though?
Oh no! Like
I heard
he was in charge.
I heard they fucking shitty to their workers.
Keyword on that sentence was what? Former. I have no clue. I'm just telling you what the news said, bro.
No, I'm just.
It's spooky, but hey, listen, it's your opinion. I respect it, but bro, I don't have a damn clue. You asking the wrong one. So yeah, that's the podcast. Anybody got some last words before we get to these outros?
Yeah, we gotta talk about those Tokyo Game Show games real quick.
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah,
you talking about Platinum, man.
No. What was it? Kingdom Hearts 3, man. That shit to me looked really nice. Never actually watched Big Hero 6, so this is like the first time I
don't want to talk to Redhead no more. I was about to. I don't want to talk to you no more, Hikey, bro. You said you didn't watch Big Hero 6, bro.
Listen,
I was about to get my water and I heard this shit. I came right back to the mic to say I don't know if we can be friends.
Listen, I'll experience in Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like that's gonna be the same way of doing things. Project Awakening looks dope though. Like it looks like I feel like it looks kind of like Dark Souls, but not really, with like dragon monsters and shit like that, which looks pretty dope for me. And I was just like, that looks really nice. And like the graphics to me, they say it's current gen, but I feel like it's like a PS5 game to me. There's no way Project Awakening is current gen because the graphics are pretty insane and very detailed.
I don't like how it looked though.
I mean, it's just Dark Souls.
That's what I said. I said it kind of looks Dark Souls.
Well, no, the combat is the only thing that looks Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it's open world or not. They didn't like say anything, unless like I didn't read all that information. And then we know what the Yakuza creator had. It was like it's like a mix between Yakuza meets like Ace Attorney or some shit like that, right? And to me, it looks pretty.
It's called
like L.A. Noire.
It's called Cop User because I almost said something else.
Because if you watch the whole thing, it's not like you an attorney and you actually going into court and shit. That was just a small segment of the game. You a PI. That's what you are, from what I can tell.
Yeah, it's Cop User, bro. He over here, he was part of the ops, and now he not part of the ops, and he a op by himself.
Yeah, to me, it looks awesome. I mean.
Well, all the Yakuza games are awesome.
So I'm just like, I can't wait to see more from the director. And yet again, another game not coming to Xbox. Oof. And my question is, where was Phil? Like Phil keeps talking about like he's getting these like Japanese games, and they're just not coming out.
What I told you to talk about Philly Spencer in my presence. We don't talk about Philly Spencer.
I'm just saying Phil Spencer was always hyping up him going to Japan, getting these games.
He went to Japan and got ports of old games. He ain't getting no new shit. I don't want to
a lot of the big Xbox fans are saying that shit. I just wanted to let him know to them.
The moment that they give me Xbox on that box, if it says PS4 Switch and it doesn't say Xbox on that box, don't say shit.
Yeah, my thing, like, isn't Project Awakening not even coming to Xbox either?
I don't believe it is.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's coming to PlayStation and most likely, PC. Like, and I never played from Psy Games. I have no idea what their background is. But it looks really nice what they're doing. And also, don't expect much from Death Stranding. Because they're just doing, like, talking to the voice actors in the game, and that's about it. But overall, I think TGS.
I have a question.
What?
Who do you guys speculate will be the final character announced for Smash?
I don't know.
There's still room for one more character.
Waluigi.
We have to keep up, though.
Oh man,
Ryu's already been announced.
Ryu's in there. I feel like we might get Heihachi on some bullshit.
Heihachi's dead.
It's gotta be a big one because they get bigger the further we go. Like, last one was King K. Rool and the Belmonts.
Hardhead. Heihachi's voice actor's dead, dude.
Oh man, not like this. Maybe it's already done, dog. You never know.
I doubt it's Heihachi. I'm saying Waluigi. Calling it a day.
I mean, we can hope and pray, but I don't think it's gonna be Waluigi. I'm just saying, like, a reasonable guess for the final character. What's a series that's mainly Nintendo that hasn't been touched on as far as Smash goes? We even got fucking Game & Watch though. Like, come on.
There's a couple of like really old school series, but I doubt they go back to them. If they haven't used it within the last 30 plus, then you're not gonna see it.
I think we're gonna get into a Pokemon Echo Fighter. To be honest, I feel like that's a given.
I don't see it, big fan. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm just saying that should be something to think about. Like, because there's still room for one more character, and seeing how they save Animal Crossing for the one before last, it's got to be a big announcement.
Well,
yeah, I can't
nobody really cares about Smash in here.
I can't think of a character who like Nintendo they ain't got yet, so I don't know.
I really just don't care. I don't like Smash.
Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's something right in our face, but we just don't see it, though. I don't know. But it is what it is.
But that's the podcast for this week, everybody. It was a nice one, in my opinion. We did get some stuff done. Said some shit. Wilding out a little bit. Strap passed out 4 times.
Nah, bro. I just noticed I was like muted for a little bit.
You fucking idiot.
I was like, motherfucker, really?
Strat really fell asleep at the keyboard.
I was pissed.
You was pissed.
Let's get to these outros. I don't care who go first. Somebody.
Hey man, what's good, y'all? It's Jiggy, your favorite Spider-Man player holder again. Oh man. No, but yeah, I should be streaming today. Probably 2K, unfortunately, because I have anything else I feel like streaming. But I appreciate y'all for showing up. Y'all have a good day, and I'm out.
Yeah, that was a good podcast, everybody. Can't wait for next week.
I go next, I guess. Guys, thank you for showing up for this episode. It was awesome, and make sure to come over to my Twitch channel today at Red Hood 420, and come and support me for the finale for Spider-Man PS4, where I get that plat today, finishing Act 3, as well as if you want to donate some money and help me out with this hurricane storm coming, everything's greatly appreciated. And also hit up my YouTube channel at Red Hood 420. We do podcasts, the Overlevel podcast, and as well as I'll be posting a couple videos as well as theories for sequels to Spider-Man PS4 after that game is done on my Twitch channel, and Easter eggs, of course. And also follow me on Twitter at RedHood240 and follow all these guys.
Hardhead?
Hardhead, aka Goofy, signing out. Check me out on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Hardhead7WD.
I apologize for Hardhead, everybody. He's still pissed off about last night on Press Start. I would be too, to be honest.
What happened?
I wasn't pissed off about nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
What happened?
Bro, go watch it. Go on.
There's a video on Press Start.
I would be trying to fight that dude too, high key. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even know who that dude is.
Nobody does. That's the problem. I was thinking it was Tony at one point, but it is.
Wait, I don't even know what's going on right now.
What? We were saying we don't know who's owning the.
I really don't know. Oh, okay.
Also,
I don't even know.
Wait. One piece of news is hype as fuck. Twitch hires its first head of diversity and inclusion. Outro time. It's your boy Sentry. You can catch me on the Twitter and the Twitch at SentryXJ. If y'all need me for anything else, don't call my phone because I'm not getting at my number. I'm about to go play Destiny 2. I got some shit to do. Next podcast. I'll holler at y'all next week. Peace, bitches.
Do your noise.